Okay, thank you for visiting. I'm going to go ahead and join this 2550 no limit hold'em game. I'm going to sit right here. I'm going to use $50 as my buy-in. That's the maximum that you can use. And I'm going to give you some tips on how to actually win. And the only way to do it is to do it live, to show you. Um, for those of you who haven't played online no limit hold'em, it's more of a game of them thinking they know what you're gonna do, them bluffing. That's usually the thing. I'm gonna go ahead and just post now this video. Of course, I'm gonna check the deuce three, but this is more about being on that button and people raising you, and so that's the whole thing. But what I'm really showing you is full flush poker, and if you want to visit, you can see it at the top of the screen here. It's gofullflushpoker.com, and you can get 150% deposit. Yeah, 150% on your deposit. I'm gonna call him. Okay, so I got two pair. He's gonna check. Of course, I'm gonna go ahead and bet, not too much, just enough. Oh, well, that's a full house versus a flush, I'm hoping, but I'm not sure what he's gonna do. Let's find out. Good way to start it off, huh? Okay, I'll take that. But anyway, the main focus is who's on that button. Here's the button right here. And 9 times out of 10, yeah, I expected that. You can expect a raise. So you can use this to another person's disadvantage and use it to your advantage. And the way you do that is when they're raising on that button, when you have a really good hand and you flop a good hand, you just check it. Most likely, once they're on that button, they're going to bet. So he's betting 250. Let's see what he has. Okay, oh wow. Caught the ace on the river, but he bet it all the way through. Simply because he raised on that button. People do that. In fact, I'm going to do it because I see that that's what's going on here. Even though I have 3-4, again, on the button, you can actually play the cards. Well, he made it 3, so I won't get out. But when you're on the button and you raise, you can literally play the cards on the board and not what's in your hand. You can pretty much try to guess, sometimes the board may flop 7-7 deuce. You can make a stiff bet because you did raise, and most likely the people who who's in, one or two people, they'd have to have that 7 to call you because you raised before the flop. So as you can see, I just won a pot with no pair. A lot of this goes on in online poker. It's a lot different than when you're doing this in person at a casino. But yeah, you need to go ahead and stay tuned and check out some other videos. I will be actually playing live and actually explaining what I'm doing and explaining what the other players are doing as they're doing it. I've been doing this for about 18 years now. Well, actually a little longer than that. But anyway, the main goal is for you to play with the strategy of not necessarily the cards in your hand all the time. You want to pay attention to this dealer button and watch people raise from that position. And there's a lot of people who make money in online poker just raising from this position here, just being behind you and doing it. And I've seen people make a lot of money just based on that, regardless of the cards in their hand. And so that's one trick to it. But again, if you want to practice, I would suggest you go over to gofullflushpoker.com, and you could actually start off with a free account and play against real people until you get used to it, and then make a deposit, which they also give you a 150% bonus on top of whatever you deposit. So I think that's a great thing. It's a new site. Another thing that's great about it is that you can get your payout within 24 hours, and that's really, really great. And another thing is they're honest, and that's extremely important. I know I've played it just about um, every poker site online. I've pretty much played, and I can tell you now, there's rumors about a sports book somehow knowing how to cheat. I do believe it's true. In fact, I got cheated and notified customer service one time, and they actually, I don't know, it seemed like they told me, well, if the person is cheating, you need to verify it. And I'm telling them, go look in the room. He's cheating now. They never did. Anyway, that's a different subject. I don't deal with them anymore. And so now I deal with basically this site here because, again, they're honest and you get your payouts. So you win your money, you can ask for it on a Monday and literally receive it in your hands on a Tuesday. That's great. Most sites may take you 2-3 weeks before you get your money. So anyway, back to this game. Explain what I'm doing here. What I'm doing is raising on the button, but my cards are also decent. Now I didn't catch anything on the flop, but I may still bet, just depending on what they do. So let's go ahead and watch this game a little bit, see what happens. Okay, making a bet of 150. Yeah, I'll step aside and wait for my hand to match better. Here's it up. Here's a check raise right here. Very interesting. And he's gonna flat out bet. And you get to a point where you play it so much you can pretty much predict what's gonna happen. He's just thinking of an amount to bet where you, oh, okay, he's checking. They both check. Now this is very interesting. Love to see this guy's hand for him to come over the top of the raise like that. Wow. Oh, he was looking for a flush. Okay, and it didn't come. That was a bad play on poor taxes on him. That was a bad play for him to actually raise it, hoping for a club. Online, it's a lot harder to get people out when they have something, because they don't know if they don't trust. There's so many bluffers on the game. They don't really trust anything. I'm opening it here for a straight, and I'm also last to act, so I'll go ahead and place a bet. And as you can see, okay, I still haven't made a hand yet, but I can go ahead and check this guy. It's just me and him. Okay, I didn't make anything. But on the river, I'll still make a stiff bet. And the reason why is because I'm last to act. And there he is, he folds. So there it is. You just saw me actually just take a pot based on me being last to act. You just have to know when to do this. And again, if you stay tuned, watch the videos, and again, you can always skip on over to GoFullFlushPoker.com and practice for free until you get the hang of it, and then make a small deposit and get started. You can do this 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and that's what's important. So what I'm going to do here, of course, is just call. I'm looking for that 4 to come. Okay, he made it $2. This is very interesting. And the reason why I'm going to call is because this is one of those sneaky hands. If I do hit, they wouldn't know. So let's see. Okay, here it is. The 4 is right dead in the middle. I'm going to check because I know with the heavy raises, see, they're going to bet heavy. And so I'm just going to go ahead and just play this. This is where you use it to their disadvantage. I'm first, but I'll just play along with it and see what happens. Now again, I may not have the best hand, but I sure feel like I do. And he's going to try to. I'm surprised he didn't try to force his bet, but I'm going to go ahead and just bet 285. It would be hard for him to throw his hand away after he put so much in. You see, so there it is again. Another hand. Now, I don't know, up about $10 in about 10 minutes. Not bad. And basically, with just 3 of us here, we're going to raise from behind because I am on this button. I won't raise too much. Now I know a lot of times they raise $3 and $4 at a time. I'll only do that if the hand is really strong. Excuse me. Okay, so it's just me and him, and I'm not really too concerned. So I'll just go ahead. It's just a one-on-one. I'll just bet 50 cents. Keeps him in. He's gonna check again. We bet 50 cents again. See if he wants to hang around. Either he wants to hang around, or he wants to fold, or he wants to raise. He's not doing any of that. That deuce could not have helped him. Yeah, I had a feeling he would try to do that. Most likely, he has that. Yeah, I would put him on the jack with a 3 at this point, and for him to bet in front of me with me betting. Either he's trying to buy it or he figures my hand is weak. It's not worth me trying to even go for it. So a hand like that, you just let it go by. Okay, and here it is again. 5 deuce, but I'm close to this button. Now he folds, it makes me last to act. So it gives me a chance here. Now I have a chance for a 3 or a heart. So this deserves a decent sized bet. 2 players in. Okay, how about the 3 and the hearts? And then you get the straight and the flush. So he's got to think about, does he want to bluff and act like he has the flush? I'm going to bet just a minimum bet to make him think, well, I may have something, but maybe not. Now he may try to flat out bet with maybe 2 pair. What have you? We're going to find out. No bet? I'm going to bet the pot. Let's see. Because if he has that ace, it's going to be hard for him not to call. He may try to call me. Oh, no. Okay. So what I am showing you is it is about position. You know, you can do a lot more when you have this button in your favor when you're last to act. A hand like this is just King 3. It's just a hand that, sometimes you have to let these types of hands pass you by, and you wait for the next one. It's pretty fast. But I would suggest whenever you are ready to get started, this should be the site that you want to actually start at. And you probably can see it right at the top in the center. That's gofullflushpoker.com, or you can click the link in the description box below. But I would suggest maybe you start off for free and continue on from there. When you feel comfortable, you go ahead and make a deposit and get started. You can do this at any given time. Right now it's currently 11:26 p.m. where I'm at, and as you can see, I came into the room and there was only 3 of us, and it's full. Players play all night long, and they're playing from everywhere all around the world. So sometimes it's nighttime here in the U.S., daytime over in Japan, in other countries, and so that's why you have a full influx of players. Now here I got lucky and flopped a straight, and I'm going to just go ahead and bet the pot. And the reason why is because if somebody has the club draw, they're going to stay in. As you can see, everybody's staying in for this. We're going to check just to see. My hand can't get any better, so we're going to check and see if anybody's going to take a swing out there, and he just did. Now if your hero throws his hand away like he did, he's only got $5 more. This is one of those times where you just go ahead and max it out. And the reason why is because my hand can't get any better. You see, and there we are. So sometimes you can use being in front to your advantage. Now you just you watch me in 14 minutes, and I'm up $26. In fact, well, I'm leading the table here. So, like I said, my information is extremely valuable. And again, you can learn a lot by actually just watching. It's one thing to read a book or this and that. There's another, watch a winner while the winner is actually playing. And I'm not saying that to toot my own horn, but I'm just saying I'm just trying to help and actually show. Now in this situation, I would typically want to re-raise, but there's 4 players. I'm going to just call. I do have this button, and again I do have ace 8, but him raising right before me, Okay, well, you got two pair, but he could have ace king. So this is a sticky situation. He's going to bet. He's not going to check. It's just about how much he's going to bet. See, $3 bet is pretty stiff. I'm gonna have to make it 6, and the reason why I'm doing this is to see, does he have ace king? Will he rebump me, or will he just call? It's very important for me to do that, or will he try to go all in? If he was to try to go all in, I wouldn't call him with ace 8, knowing that he raised it for me. See, actually he was just BSing. So I'm hoping that you're kind of getting the gist of what's going on here. But position is extremely important. And now he's upset, but I'm out of the way with king 4. You know, and that's the thing. You want to be disciplined. There's certain hands. I mean, when you're looking at, you know, really spaced out high lows, queen 5, king 4, for example, those hands you don't really want to play them. You're better off playing a 6-7 suited or a 6-7 offsuit, because flushes don't come too often. Now, I'm not sure how long I can actually go on with this video, so I'll probably pause this one and then we'll continue on with another one. And again, I really think it's good for you to, if you are interested in playing online, you know, watch more of my videos. Again, I'm just one person giving giving my point of view. There's thousands of strategies out there, but again, like I said, I'm a winner, and I think that that's what's important. You know, you want to really learn from somebody who's winning and doing it, and like I said, so you want to stay tuned. Maybe subscribe to my channel, and because I do have more videos that will be coming, and there's no holds barred. I'm telling you exactly what I'm doing while you're, what I'm thinking while I'm doing it. And this is really the best way for you to learn. So enjoy the videos. Like I said, you can trust this website, GoFullFlushPoker.com. You can trust them. As far as them being honest, you can tell the difference here. You don't really see too many just terrible bad beats happening. There's some other poker sites where it just doesn't feel right, and I've played in and out of casinos for over 20 years, and this is one of the few sites that I actually online can actually feel like it's truly random, where it's not something funny going on. And again, you can get payments in as soon as 24 hours. So that's huge. Okay, so here we are with pair 4s. This will be the last hand that I actually play in this video, because I think I may be pushing the limit as far as in time, and I'll just divide this and start another one, so that way I can continue on showing. Now, this hand's very interesting. The way I see this is, I gotta test and see if anybody even has any of this. That's a tough call for them with a pair out there, and then a 5. Now, him calling could be dangerous, but what I'm going to do here is make him think I'm going to check, but I want him to think that I may have something, and I'm going to think about it, because I could catch a 4 in the river and have a full house. Now I'll check. Maybe make him hesitate, see, and then he didn't bet. And now here we are again. He may have been going for a straight, he may have been going for something, so I'm going to go ahead and place a small bet, okay? And the reason why is because I don't want him to try to bluff me and make a huge bet. Now, if he comes over the top of me, say, well, actually, he was going for something else. But I'm just trying to give you, the logic behind these bets and the increments that you do and when you do them. If you need to rewind the video and watch it over again, you should do that. Because if you I'm giving you a winning strategy. So, and as you can see at this table, and I'm sure if you go back to the beginning of the tape, that you can't buy in with any more than $50. And as you guys can see, I just did $35 in a matter of 19 minutes. So I'm going to cut this short just in case I can't, just in case they tell me the video is too long and I can't post it online, and then I'll just start another one. But make sure you subscribe. Go over to GoFullFlushPoker.com. Thank you for visiting, and I hope you learned something, and continue to watch on. And I'll make sure that if you do watch, you turn into a winner.